I wanted to get something shot really quickly because I'm in a rush, but I'm trying to stay calm. I know I'm not going to be able to upload this video, but at least I'm going to be able to shoot it. And I got myself dressed and showered. I didn't do the video while I was getting myself ready, so I held out a bit, and I have to leave at 10:30, so I'm just gonna finish getting ready, pack my bags. I have to go to my therapist. I'm doing a triple thing, which is kind of cool. Makes me happy. I have my therapist once a month, which is from the human relations therapy. I still stick with her. That's the one I'm paying for, but I spread it over a year, just because it's a relationship, so I don't want to break it like that. And then I have yesterday where I have my group thing with this. It's temporary, but there's other workshops apparently. It's a gay men's therapy group, but it's more to do with, it's a self-esteem group, and it's to do with people, you know, coming out and all that stuff. So it's not exactly in my realm, but I'll probably have to deal with that aspect anyways. But it's just dealing with self-esteem and dealing with issues and trying to make friends and meet people. So, hello. So that's been, it was good yesterday. And then I have my psychologist, which is new. It's been about a month. If you see some of my videos, well, from last year, but this is recent. I don't think I upload videos, but you know, when you get more and more suicide ideation, apparently they take you in very quickly. So it's free. So I don't want to be late, although I have an issue with being late, because, you know, abused children tend to test relationships if they've been abandoned all the time. So that's where I'm at right now. The reason I am shooting this video is because, hold up. It's about my reaction to life events. I tend to react in an all or nothing type of way. It's not really external, it's internal. Unless you've been around me and I'm really close to you, there's only a few people who've saw my wrath, and it's pretty lethal. I don't do that anymore. There's no one in my life that close. But what happened is I have, it's very snowing outside, like a snowstorm. And it's been like that for a few days, and I had to use these running shoes because my boots, which I leave outside the door, and I've been here for 11 years, even though I've been in LA for a bit and whatever, I still keep the place. But I've had this place for about 11 years. In August it'll be 11 years. And you're not allowed to keep them outside because it doesn't belong to you outside, but when they changed management personnel, and they never said anything. They said initially, but it wasn't the same management personnel. And at one time, when the guy was cleaning up the carpets outside, because it's a carpeted floor, as I guess they all are in these condo complexes, I don't know. He had moved it. I saw it was moved. But this time, I was going to my group meeting yesterday, and they're outdoor running shoes, I use them as boots. And I had like orthotics in it, which I had paid a few years ago $600 for. But let's be honest, they were run down, all full of salt, and the orthotics were run down. I wasn't going to buy another pair because they're not covered on the social insurance here. You have to have private insurance for that, so I had to pay for them. And that was about 5-6 years ago. So they got their money's worth. Anyways, they were gone. And I had to go out in the snow. And so I was looking around, but I didn't have a panic attack. I mean, logically, I know you're not allowed to do that. And I was looking to see if the guy misplaced, put them somewhere, but the carpets weren't cleaned. So it wasn't him, most probably. Anyway, so I took those running shoes and I put them on after about 10 minutes. And I ended up being at the group meeting maybe like 4 minutes late. So I wasn't humongously late. But the point being, during the walk, I was ruminating or thinking, let's just say. I didn't get angry because I would ruminate over it, and because it could be very severe for me if someone takes my shoes. Not because it's a snowstorm, but it's because I value certain things, you know. And it's like a big hit, you know. And it's like a breach of trust, like you're in my space, you know what I mean? Like if someone came and robbed you, I guess. But logically, I mean, I'm not allowed to keep stuff out in the hallway. I was getting away with it. And I did think about recently getting some new stuff, you know, because they're old. And I have more severe things happening to me with the, you know, getting rid of my businesses and losing a lot of money that was inherited. So like another expense and another hassle on top of that could, for me, create a lot of problems. And then I would want to, you know, punish myself and think shit of myself, and or on someone, taking it out on someone, you know, saying don't fucking touch my shit, you know. But so I had to kind of look at the whole. It took some time to look at the whole and the severity of it, and it's a sign. I need to get another pair of boots. For now, I'll wear those running shoes. I have no orthotics in it. I don't even have those insoles that come in the running shoes because I took them out because I would wear those insoles with it. But because I've had plantar fasciitis, you know, so at home I wear the Birkenstocks because, you know, when you have the flat feet, that kind of get you prone to having those sharp pains under your feet, and they take a long time to heal. So I was like, I gotta walk there. It's a 25-minute walk, and I was very conscious of that I would re-injure myself. So all those thoughts were going on in my head, and yeah, my feet are a little sore, stiff, as they are when I work, you know, if I do squats or calf raises or minimal things at the gym. It's a little normal. I have weak muscles in parts of my ankle, which I'm slowly working on. It's always a process to work on it and to not regress, and which can be very debilitating mentally. So that being said, I ended up being okay, and I'm still okay. And yeah, I gotta look for some new shoes. I might go to Winners, which is the Canadian version of Marshalls. Although we do have a few Marshalls here. I've seen some adverts, finally, after 30 years, you know. But a few malls, they have Winners, and they have, you know, some boots there. I'll check that out. I'll go slowly. I won't go into an impulsive decision. I'll wear the running shoes, because it's usually what I wear anyways. It's just their winter style running shoes. And because these are kind of white, these are Asics, they won't show the salt as much. Yeah, they'll be damaged. You gotta kind of roll with it, and that's what I gotta kind of do. I roll with certain things, but some things I don't, because it's the way I am, and I'm trying to learn to mediate that or mitigate that and see it for what it is, accept the fact that, okay, I don't have any shoes, winter boots. I'm not going to go and try to kill the management property or kill some, I don't know, some Airbnb guy who probably took it. Because that's another issue with this whole building. It's illegal here. Well, it's not allowed here, but people are still doing it. But I don't know. I was here the whole day at my place. I could hear things out there, but, you know. So, it's not that serious. In the whole aspect of things. So, gotta stop beating myself up about that. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. And I'm doing an okay job at it. And for insoles, where I bought these, they make Birkenstock insoles. It's like a half, and it's like maybe $150 as opposed to $600. And they're guaranteed. And this might need a little bit of fixing here. So I'm set with that. So basically there's not a real problem except for a minor inconvenience of getting another pair of boots, or outdoor shoes, boots or something, which I would have had to do eventually. So on to the next thing, getting ready for, now I gotta rush. Now the thing is I have 6 minutes. The thing is to pack my bag, gym stuff, go to my therapist, go to the gym after that, and not be late. So, I'm just gonna shut this off. We're good. When I get home, plug it into the computer, load the file onto the hard drive, and then load the file from the hard drive onto YouTube, type out some tags. Minimal work, but sometimes the YouTube, it freezes, so when you're uploading. That's the only issue. So I'm not going to do that now because I'm not going to finish it and I'm going to be late. So this is what's always going on in my head. I'll talk to you later. Bye.